Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Garden of Youth. My name is Youth, and this morning I want to bring you guys along doing my morning walk. So come along and enjoy the garden with me. So we're gonna start right here from the back kitchen door, right onto our cover patio in the backyard. And this is one of my favorite spots. Is my little round table and a two chair next to the hammock that we have. And I love miniature plants. I love little pots, little container of plants, little miniature. This is zinnia, but they're the dwarf variety. I love little plants. They're just so cute to look at. This is plumome, plumeria. That's right. It was a gift from her friends who went to Hawaii, and she bought a little stalk like this. And I am so surprised that she is flowering the first years, putting on new growth. Very impressive. Look at this beautiful geranium that I was lucky enough to have it over winter and lived. This baby here was a cutting from a fellow teacher of mine. She was kind enough to share a plant. I saw it in her classroom. I was like, please, can I get a little cutting? So look at this gorgeous hydrangeas. Look at how big she is. This is a gift from my mama plant. I have a friend, she's a master gardener here in the city, and I call her mama plant because she is the one who introduced me to flowers. When I start gardening, I mostly focus on edibles like vegetable and stuff. And she said, you need some flowers in your garden. And she is right. And one of her gifts throughout the years is this one. It's in a little pot. And I know that hydrangea can get big, but I love how well she's doing in this pot right here. So next to it, we have a little China aster that will start from seed. Can't wait until she bloom. I grow a lot medicinal plant, and this is calendula. Calendula has a lot of healing property for the skin, so I will harvest the flowers, um, dry it out, steep it in oil, and take that extract to make lotions and balm. This is our little jasmine. This jasmine I had for so many years, and it smells so good. I love putting her here. She does come inside during the winter because she is not winter hardy at all. And we have hanging baskets, and this is our fuzzy kiwi. This year the male did flower, the female did not flower, so hopefully next year we have some flowers. But I'm excited for her just to grow all over the trellis, providing us much needed shade. This gorgeous right here is a gift from a gardener, a friend gardener, my gardener buddy. He's close by, and we always exchange plans and seeds and ideas and techniques, learning from each other. So he's always so kind and generous. I love my succulent, and this one, she's growing root. Come on, baby, take root. And it's a cutting from a mama plant, not so far away, and I've been babying her, so hopefully she will take roots and grows. This one and this one is not cold hardy, so they both come inside in the winter time. I love my hens and chicks. I'm trying to collect as many colors, different variety, because hen and chicks does very well in Southeast Virginia where I am. They can take the 90s, the high 90s, the hundreds, right? And also they can take the teens. Oh, look, there's a tomato. You guys see that little cherry tomato? So right there. So my garden philosophy in design is this is a sitting area in the back patio. I love intermingle and interplanting edibles with ornamental. Like this one is a walking onion. It's actually an edible plant. You can take this and treat it as an onion, dice it up using your sauteing soup. Um, I put them there because, and in the, oh no, look at this. I really need to clean her up. This is winter peas and she's trying to flower again. So I love being able to sit here and look over, like, look, there's food and have fresh snacks right there at the tip of your fingers. I love that concept. In this little corner here, my little homemade hanging basket. I couldn't bring myself to spending $20, $30 on a hanging basket. So what I do is just kind of buy um, plants and pluck them in the basket and see how they do. But look at this glorious, glorious China aster. Chinese aster. Beautiful. I don't know what color is this. Purple, blue. I have the hardest time telling those two colors. I don't know. Maybe I'm colorblind. Gotta tell me. This is a pinch cushion. It's a blue color. She's faded a little bit. Look like a little pin cushion, right? With pins sticking out. Ooh, my other China aster and a Japanese beetle in the middle of it. Ooh, you're dead, mister. You're totally dead. Get on my China aster. Sorry, guys. See, this is why morning inspection of your garden lovely is so important. Sorry, sorry. Got you. Well, oh, no, you come with me right now. Thank you. We're gonna put you right here. All right, moving along. Look, look. This was a gift also. And it was a cutting that my friend did, and it took, and he'd say, "Hey, you want one?" I'm like, "Of course I want one. It's gorgeous." It looks slightly different on screen, but it's a really light blue. Of course, this is Rose of Sharon. It's a hardy hibiscus that goes dormant in our area and come back every year. This is about 2-year-old plant. Look how small she is. Perfect for a container. I think she would stay dwarf on that side, but a prolific bloomer, had tons of buds on her. But gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous color. And my pansy left over from the winter. I wonder how long they will last in this pot. I'm gonna try to see if I can summer over, like, winter over, summer over my winter plant to the next winter, the next fall. Of course, little zinnia. Um, so here you go. This is show you guys real quick. Little pots. I quit trying to plant in the decorative pots. I simply put their pots in here. Of course, they root literally. This spider plant is not going anywhere, and this geranium just give you the flexibility of changing out your summer pots, right? And you can't really tell because it's covered up by other plants and you can't really see the pots unless you look too closely. But it allows you the flexibility to change out plants, right? If soon enough the spider plant right here would finish their bloom, right? And I would take it out and put another flower in there, kind of keep the pots fresh and new all the time, okay? So literally, look at this. Look at this shenanigans. Pots over pots. I'm pretty sure she's rooted, maybe not, I don't know. But I don't mind. It's a sloppy way of gardening, but I don't mind. Oh, my sad looking sunflowers because it's potted. So in this corner, let me back it up a little bit. In this corner, I have dripped and the water comes down and keeps everybody happy. That pots right there do not get water, that's why. Ooh, moving on, moving on. My water pump is not working. I need to go in and change it and clean it. But usually we have a water running. But look at the lotus. This is our lotus. And this is already done blooming. So maybe when it blooms, I will do another shots to show you guys. It was a gift from a friend out the Richmond area. My lily is already done. Let me not drop my camera. Lord have mercy. My lily had already done blooming, but I'm hoping to see more blooms from her. Next to it, we have a bush and berry blackberry, bush and berry collection blackberry. So it's a dwarf ever-bearing blackberries. So again, she's in the pot right now because I had transplanted her from another location. But I think I am liking where she is. I love the ability to just kind of sit here, turn around, and have some snack if you want to. So I'm going to go ahead and just want to put her in the ground and let her grow right there with the chocolate mint. You know, a lot of people are afraid of mint. They're like, they're invasive, they take out a place. Me, I put them in the ground and I'll say, you know, go forth and be awesome, because we love harvesting our mint. I did a video about making herbal tea with lemon balm. So chocolate mint and all the mint family, you can do the same. Cut them up, clean them up, and hang dry over the window for dry leaf tea for all year round. So I let them grow a while. Look at them. Oh, hello, good morning. Look at that. Mr. Bumblebee. This is a spider plant. It's a pink one. Oh, right above it. Mm, beautiful David Austin. This is actually a gift from a friend, a fellow gardener out in Virginia Beach. And I'm so grateful. This is so beautiful. It's a David Austin rose. Climbing rose. And the way she grows, the way I train her, she goes up there. So imagine you're sitting here at this chair. You have roses above your head. Isn't that beautiful? And then on this side, in this chair, there's roses on that side too. So I'm training her to go onto the trellis. It's beautiful. This is my little wallflower. We have nasturtium here and petunia. Lovely. And another petunia who's trying to make it. I do have drip on this corner. I'm hoping that they are getting water. I don't know. Sometimes my drip move. So this is why it's so important. They look dry. So this is why it's so important to make sure you get out here and do inspection, because things move all the time. Things really does. Yeah, there's my little drip head. Just don't know how. Our muscadine grapes is doing well. It's being attacked. You know they say muscadine don't have pests. Apparently the Japanese beetle like them. The Japanese beetles eat anything and everything, really. My pots of extra babies. And of course, look at this. Walking onion growing the tip of the head. Alright. Okay, let's move on to this way. So really quick. First bed. Ooh, I smell the jasmine. Oh, I love that. When you brush by a plant and you just smells the wonderfulness. Okay, an audible mentioned canna lily being eaten by Japanese beetle. It's awesome. This is a hibiscus. It's a gift from a fellow friend gardener. She was converting her garden into all native, and I was so grateful that she gave me this rose of Sharon. We moved her in the middle of winter. She's doing well. She's had one bloom, but she's full of buds. Her color is It does show on this camera as blue, but she is actually a light pink, unless she changes her mind this year. I'm not sure. That's the first bloom. Totally, completely missed it. And this is our citrus. We went to Georgia a couple of years, maybe 2 years ago, a year and a half, and pick up some citrus, cold hardy citrus. And last year we had a, how are you doing, baby? We had a teens, a couple of night that we hit the teens, and we lost 3 citrus. My fault because I didn't take any precaution in protecting them. They are in ground, but this one she survived. I think because it's the awning kind of give her a little bit protections. All right, this is right eucalyptus. There's a story behind this beautiful eucalyptus. So I had a eucalyptus in pots. I normally am an in-ground person because when you put in grounds, plants survive on their own. It's low maintenance. But I do utilize pots when I um, don't know where I put, or I'm not sure where I would put the plant. So I'll put it there, I move it. But anyway, this is a new baby. I used to have a really nice one in a pot, and one of the auntie came by and she's, oh my God, I love eucalyptus. I wanted one. And the reason I grow eucalyptus, because I love the idea of being able to harvest your own flower, dry them, and have your own dry cut flower vases in that side of the house, especially in the winter. I do this a lot with lavenders and other flowers that dries well. And she was like, I loved it. So I was like, okay, Auntie, you can have it, take it. And she took it and stuff. And then a couple of years later, I was like, oh, I want my eucalyptus back. So this year I was able to hunt down a baby, and there she is. She's growing, so I'm happy. I'm getting a new baby plant. So pan down into the, oh, hello. I'm sorry I missed you. Yes, this is a Japanese maple. I forgot what the story behind her, but she's at least 5 years old. Beautiful in her own right. Um, this is the pride and joy of the summer right now. What I call the daylily show. Um, this is the path that leads into the courtyard, and the courtyard divided from the rest of the yard is by these two long bed, just kind of go all the way down there, you know. And look at these daylilies. So these daylilies are a gift from my garden mama. She's so kind. She's always giving me some awesomeness. And she is converting her garden into a native garden too. Me, I was like, nope, I love all garden plants. Just give it to me. Look at this one. Look at this one. I have no favorites. I love you all. Just like you tell your children, like, I have no favorites. I love everybody equally. Ooh, purple. Ooh, pink. Anywho, but look at this gorgeousness. It's like cream color, kind of. I was worried that they will not bloom in the morning. Some of them does bloom in the morning. Yellow. Look at this maroon dark color. Beautiful. Oh, I love the two-tone faded light green in the middle. Look, this this one is a lime center with yellow. Isn't that amazing? I love it. And of course, my chassis Daisy, it's exiting. She did well about 2 weeks, I believe. Now she's, oh, hello, notable coneflower. I have dahlias. We'll do dahlias too when they come in bloom. So this is the raspberry. Ooh, look who's budding. Yep, definitely. This is a dwarf patio peach. It is in ground. They were on sale at a big store, box store. So we got 2 of them on each side of the entrance to the courtyard. Ooh, I spot something nice. Oh, hello. I love these I can't say the word. Shasti daisy. Oh my lord. Okay, not doing that again. But they are not that long lasting than the regular daisy that I have in the front yard. The regular daisy is doing really well and they bloom longer. Look at these colors, guys. Look at the color. I don't know about you. Okay. There's so many things going on out there in the world, right? So many sad news. The market is doing awful right now. Like my husband's looking at the market, the children and the shooting, the fighting, the killing, right? But you know what? You must create in your own environment. Ooh, blackberry. Um, you must create in your own environment that bring you joy. In my garden is that for me. When I come out here, my heart opens up and I feel happy. When I'm sad, I'm in my garden. When I'm happy, I'm in my garden. So I am in my garden a lot. Oh, look at this beautifulness. This is my newest collection baby. It's the red chicken hens. Um, I love it. I love that. Oh, hello. Good morning. Look at this perfectness. These are volunteer sunflowers. I did not plant them here. They do their own things. Um, the baskets, if you guys can see up there, are where I put all my sunflower seeds from last summer's. I put it there so the birds can come and feed and we can see them through the kitchen window. So naturally there are seeds being dropped everywhere and I love to being able to see. And also when I grow and design the beds, I want the flower to grow together, such as this. I love the ideas of what I called it a living bouquet, a living flower arrangement where different flowers can come together and has their own arrangement in the garden, right? So I love that concept. This beauty right here, like a little ball of awesomeness, I have no idea what the name is. My garden mama gave to me. So are these. I have to look up the names. But look at this. I believe this is a red jade. It's a gift to us. Um, this tree has been a couple of years with me. Got big, got pruned, got broken, but I love the way her red tinge that she picked up in the sun. Definitely. This is the whole bed of daylily, and this is the special one. Look at the layer of petals. This is not just a single petal. Like single petals are like these. Oh, somebody's eating you, baby. Um, right? Single petals, but this is like double, triple petals. I love that. It's really unique. Uh-oh. Hi. Somebody making all that noise. What's going on, baby? My baby rabbits. Let's go say hi. What is it? What are you trying to do? You ate all your food already? Hmm? So the story behind the rabbits are I try compost. I try all sort of compost, the bin, the Tupelo, the blah 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 blah. It's not working for me, but I do need some system that I can. Hi, princesses. It's two female. We're not doing with male. We're not doing with babies. I need a system that could produce me fertilizers and also help consume some of the garden's byproducts, right? So I think the rabbits are working for us right now. They help eat up all the extra, and I collect their poops, use around the gardens as my fertilizer. Okay, baby, I know you need some stuff. I need to give you some stuff. Okay, I'll come back. The water system is automatic, hook up to our drip system that we have throughout the garden. All right, let's pan real quick into the orchard. Oh, let's mention about this pear tree. This pear tree is the only tree that was living here in this backyard when we first moved into the house about less than 10 years ago. This garden it's only about 5 years old. I only stopped building it because after the youngest was born. But she was scrawny as that little stick when I first got her, when I first moved into this house. But over the year, I was able to prune and shape, and this is the kids' greenhouse essentially. But what I'm doing to control size, I do summer pruning, which is you see all that vertical growthness. I would go in and cut about 3 or 4 notch up. So here's a cluster of baby leaves, like when they first come out. And I would call 1, 2, and 3, and I would trim. This one I would trim at the outside bud. But great example is this one. Look at that growth. Trim 1 year, it grow. Trim the next summer or winter, it grew. Then I trimmed her this summer. Look, she's shooting up another one already. But when you do that, you forces the bud to produce a fruiting bud. Not sure if you see that, but maybe I'll do a video about pruning later, because pruning is a whole big subject by itself. Oops, here we go. This is my orchard. Yes, it's a jungle. I have 3 jujube tree in that corner, a row of blueberries in there, watermelon that is going rampant in back there, some leftover cabbage, winter cabbage that we still needed to harvest. And I use nets because I'm too lazy to spray them to keep the bugs off of them. This is the Asian pears. This Asian pear, I'm following the same method of pruning, short and stout. Just like me, short and stout. I have no interest in big trees and busting out the ladders and fighting with the birds. So here this way, we do back our fruit so that way I don't have to worry about worms and bugs and slugs and all the goodness, this stuff. Spend one time thinning and backing them, and they're good until harvesting time. Look at these two sunflower. They volunteer. I don't know how that happened. They volunteered just at the entrance of the orchard. And you know, sunflower follow the suns, right? Since they are shaded by the pear tree, they don't face this way, but they face the neighbor. I'm friends with my neighbor. I was like, hey, enjoy the sunflowers. I grew for you guys. They're facing you, so take them in. But maybe this one will face us so we can see it. But back there is a big bush of currant, and it flowered this year and it has some fruit this year. So I'm excited about that. Has some comfrey patches going on back there, and a persimmon tree. Second year fruiting. Last year we got 15 fruits, and hopefully this year we will get some more fruit. I'm very excited. This is Fuju persimmon. It's a crunchy variety, and those are unruling tomato. They're doing their thing. I'm not gonna control it. I'm gonna let them do their thing. But it's so big. That is one plant that's about foot long, 2 feet long. This is a 2-in-1 Asian pear. If you got it, this is a first year blooming and setting fruit. If you guys never had Asian pear is it's in a whole category by itself. I highly recommend go to the market and try some Asian pears. You'll fall in love with them. Growing them very easy, except protecting it from the bug, and that's about it. Hi, hi, right? You're cute. You're cute. I know you're cute. And that is a pumpkin plant that that I grew, and it's growing. I'm letting And that's my potato patch, second generation already. We harvest and then I plant some more. So we'll see whether I'm getting anything from it. Some blueberries, blackberries, not blueberries, blackberries, of course. Doing well. Hello. So this variety would fruit on first year growth. This is first year growth that kind of shoot this spring. It's fruiting. After it's fruit, I'm gonna just cut it off at where it has fruit, and I'm gonna leave this cane to fruit next spring. So the same cane fruit twice basically. Normally the cane will come up, it will grow, but it will fruit the following spring. But this one is fruiting twice. So all the new canes are setting buds. I'm always out here inspecting. Do I see any fruit? I know I've been good at coming out here and hop. Oh, ooh, hello. This is actually one of the smaller ones. I'm actually gonna give this. Hi, Hasta. I'm gonna give this to the rabbit. They love the blackberries. Oh, this is my vegetable patch. It's a mess. This year, I'm trying a new philosophy. It's called stress-free gardening. I'm gonna let them do their own thing. But this used to be where my old greenhouse has been, and I got rid of it because I did not use the space in the summertime. Now that the greenhouse is gone, I can actually plant in this space because the greenhouse is too hot. And yeah, it's doing that. So I am gonna let it be. I'm just gonna come check for fruits, check for harvest. Hi, hi, baby. These are two hens. Let's see, we have eggs. We'll probably have eggs. Ooh, yes, we do. Yep. The children need to come out and collect the eggs. This is the watering system. It's on our automatic drip. I know my husband just filled up the food for them. Oh, these tomato patch right here is a volunteer. They all reset fruit versus the one that planted, started from seed during the winter. They're doing that shenanigans, and these already setting its aroma. I'm so excited. I love eating green tomatoes. Yes, with dips and stuff. Yes, okay, fine. She got one this one. She got one this one. Okay, not the rabbit, but the chicken. Chicken like it too, right? Just kind of push it in for them. Ah, you gotta get it. Get it, get it, get it. Ah, you're welcome. But I do need to, I make a little thing, string tie for them. Kind of help them stay because they do want to kind of, don't break on me. They want to, kind of hard to do that. They want to come out. Okay. Ah, yay. Okay. Wrapped it around, contain it so they don't come into the walkway. So hopefully they will just go up like there on my little arch. Oh, yes, banana tree. Every time I look at this banana tree, I feel guilty. I should be cooking with these leaves. I should cut the leaves and make something because such beautiful leaves. I should be like making steamed rice in the banana leaves and stuff, but okay. This is my sweet almond tree that is being attacked by the Japanese beetle. I don't know what to do with them. Oh, and I cannot pick them from the leaves because it's so high up. Anywho, let's dive it out. Oh, look at the elderberry. It's starting to ripe. It's starting to turn. So this is the cut leaf, the lace leaf elderberry. I did a video on harvesting the flower and drying them to preserve for tea throughout the year. I did leave some to go into fruit, because we do harvest the fruit and dry it up to make elder syrup for the winter too. So they're starting to turn, so I have to keep an eye out of them because the birds will come out and enjoy them. My chicken hen, my lovely chicken hen. This one is not winter hardy. I'm excited. She's trying to flower. I'm so excited. This is the mama plant of the baby one that I showed you guys earlier. I did a cutting, tried to propagate it, but I do bring her under the cover patios to protect the winter during the winter time. So she's doing well. This is the children's swing. We just built it this spring. Put a shade cloth for them so that way it's not too hot. But this is the future hardy kiwi trellis. So this is my hardy kiwi. This is the female. I don't know what's going on. We just got her this spring. That's the female, and that's the male over there. Ooh, ooh! Somebody needs to come out and harvest the beans. I'm gonna send the children out later to do this. Okay. See, you can always find things to do. This is the male. I guess it's not looking as good, but they're living. I guess. I don't know what's going on. Cucumber melons into invasive status over here. Oh, this this part of a shenanigans here. My other theory. I'm testing out my theory of letting plant go through the roots go through. The soil here is not as good. It's full of clay, just like any coastal area. It's clay, and instead of disturbing and put them into a clay ground, I decided to put the pot right there because I know the roots will grow through the drainage hole into the native soil. So that's what I did, and I think it's doing well. It's growing. I mean, these are new tips. They're looking good. Now I have to come in and weed the cucumber melon. If you guys don't know what a cucumber melon is, it's like a little fruit that looks like a cucumber, a melon, but tastes like cucumber. But they'll stop seeding. Oh, look, this is, I bet, one of the dwarf blackberry. They used to sit here, this patch, until I dig them up and put in a pot. See, I can tell the difference between the regular blackberry, the thornless blackberry variety that I have. They look different versus this dwarf one, because look at the new shoot, the new growth, it's already blooming. So it's behaving the same way as fruiting twice, spring fruiting, and then the next spring the same cane will shoot lateral flowers and fruit again. But this one, if you see the shoot come out, there's no flowers. So two different variety here. But I think I'm going to keep her here maybe. I'm not sure. But it's kind of nice for the children to be out here playing their swing. And, oh, look, fruit. I'm hungry kind of thing. This is the red vein sorrel. It's really a pretty color. It's supposed to be edible. I do not like the taste. I eat bitter melon, for goodness sake, right? Raw bitter melon. So I'm used to like different tastes, but this just straight up tastes nasty. Anywho, I don't label that too many things that's nasty, but gosh, that's nasty. This is a raspberry. So I have five different raspberry that is kind of dispersed into this bed. And the whole philosophy again is edible with ornamental, right? I let them be. I know that in a couple of years, she's going to take up the whole space. That's great. Right now, I'm putting short-lived annuals, right? Flowers and vegetable. Oh, these are my peppers, by the way. Different kind of peppers. But I let them fight it out because you know what? They all take different season. Like right now, the daylily blooming. The dahlias is going to come next, right? The impatiens is fiddling out already. And I have beans. This is mung beans, by the way. Mung beans, self-seeding like no other, which I will weed and give it to the rabbits, right? So no waste. The rabbit loves raspberry cane too. But I mean, blackberry cane. But there's the raspberry. By the time that this needs a space, I will come over here and clean up the heads of the daisy out, right? The black eyed Susans is getting ready to come into its full power. So I I don't have room, or I don't need to dedicate a spot to one species of plant. Basically, they all could fight it out, and they'll be fine. Like, we live in a city on a quarter-acre plot, like most city dwellers. We don't have room for rows and rows of this and rows and rows of that, right? So everybody go and look. There's the tomatoes, the tomatoes. So they're doing their thing. Um, these probably will be my fruiting tomato in late fall. So it's almost like succession planning. I don't worry about growing them big and fat right now because I do have other tomato that's producing. So by the time these produce, the other one's already done. So I'm not in a rush in like grow big, grow big. I was like, take your time because I don't need you right now. Um, over here, I'm training a pumpkin. These should be the baby pumpkin one. Should be. I could be wrong too. To go up in the trellis, and this trellis is the future for 3 muscadine. The bronze one, a red one, and another red one over there is really delicious and sweet. And we got it from Ashton, a couple hours away from us. Look, there's another bed that's just what do they call it? Multiculture in plant language, okay? Uh, Growing everything in the same beds everywhere. Kind of. This is another variety of raspberry, but this one is thorn. The other ones are right. I try to choose a variety that is thornless, but this one I think is twice fruiting raspberry or some. It must be a special one for me to keep it. This is a Chinese chrysanthemums. We harvest the flowers to make tea. This is chamomile for tea. I want them to self-seed and proliferate. Take care of yourself. We just come out here and harvest. Uh, my fall tomatoes are in. So right now everybody's harvesting their spring tomato. Me, still green, but I have a fall tomato already going, right? That pot is just a holding space. I don't know. Valuable real estate for something else that I would probably need to put in there later. But not, right now they just have some kind of lily. There's my herb bed. I have all kinds of herb. Italian basil, Thai basil, basil, and marjoram and volunteer stuff. That is a volunteer bean, so I'm not sure. It could be cowpeas or long bean or something. We'll see. I love this. I love surprises. Oh, yeah, this is a beautiful thing. This is a flowering leek. Self-seeded some grew some leeks from baby. Didn't end up using it. I always watch garden video where they show beautiful alliums, and alliums ornamentals are very expensive. So I'm like, I'll let my leeks flower because leeks are alliums, right? They don't have that shabazz, but look, it's pretty. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Look at the tint, the pink tint to the these are the seeds, by the way, but look at this one with the little bug chilling on it. I think they're pretty, right? It's something. Rather than me spending money on allium seeds this is edible, right? I can use the seeds, I can use the stock, whatever. But if I let it go flower, that's fine too. And this is garlic, elephant garlic. It it's a pretty bloom too, but it's almost at the end of it. So I'm gonna let it drop seeds. If it grows, it grows. Yay. If it's not, yay. Garlic chive right here. As you guys can tell, my strawberries runs everywhere. I just let her be. I do have elephant ear. This variety of elephant ear is edible, right? We use that to make in our soup. And asparagus, a little bee. This is one of our prize. Apple is a 5-in-1 apple from Fast Growing Tree. Um, I would do a video when she blooms. She is amazing. It's cut leaf coneflower. And this one is swamp sunflower. I top them off to make it bushy because they can be really, really tall. And I do not want her to be taller than my apple tree, so protecting her. This is a gift from a friend. It's supposed to be grapefruit, started from seeds, but I hadn't seen any flower or anything. And she did took a beating a little bit. She was bigger, but the 17 degree in the winter killed off a lot of the branches. And now she's a little bit skinny and scrawny, but I am so happy she lived. And whether she ever fruit or not, I don't care really. Just seeing a citrus in my garden zone 7B makes me happy, period. Whether I get anything or not, right? Carlos, bronze muscadine grapes. Who is eating you? I swear. Like perfect little round thing. Look like if I have to guess, it must be slugs. Look at this leaf. Look at these leaves. Oh, look at the baby face. No, we have like what, five going on. Yeah, should pinch it out. It's her first summer here. This bed is it's just the shenanigans right now. It has chocolate mint, strawberries. This is what we call baby egg mint. Everything else going here. Anywho, oh, hello cucumber. So I aim to plant this cucumber right underneath the leek because I know the leek is coming to its end. So we'll see. And just kind of make temporary trellis to go up there. You know, you don't need a lot of space really. Oh, let me go over there real quick. My cucumbers. I need to check my cucumbers. This is my massive tomato. A lot of fruits. A lot of flower, no fruits yet. Okay. Probably need to increase the potassium to tell it to time to give me fruits. Okay. Hello. What's going on? Oh, this is a radish. Daikon radish, I believe. Yep. It's flowering. So I'm letting it go flower so I can collect the seeds. Do you know that the seeds part here are edible? Keep it young. Don't get the big one, like the old one. But if you pick the young one and you eat it, it tastes like really pungent radish. I mean, if that's your thing. But I would pinch it and I would toss it into my stir fries. So when you eat your stir fry, you're like, "Ooh, what was that?" It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. I think, do I have any cucumber? Any cucumbers? Ooh, okay. So this is my hello, baby cucumber. This is my raised bed that I got from a friend. I'm trying to learn how to use it. It's really hard to keep it. Oh, look at that cucumber. It's hard to. Oh, look at that big. Oh, I need to come back and harvest it. Yes. Okay. It's hard to keep it consistently water. Of course, I interplant red peppers because cucumber will come and they will make lots of fruit and they will die. So what I need to do right now is actually seed starting a new generation of cucumbers and beans because bean is about to be done. You see the yellow leaf coming. It's been producing. We've been picking from it and it will be done. It's a fast growing crop, fast producing crop. I mean 6 weeks you can actually get a harvest. Yeah, I need to come out here. Oh, Mr. Tomato, so cute. um and of course a volunteer sunflower, just random here. As you guys see, very very easy. Oh, she does have a fruit. Oh, look at that fruit. There you are. Ooh. Okay, all right, I'll leave you alone. You are making me some food. Oh, this is fennel. Fennel, we grow this for butterflies, and we raise our butterflies so the children can see calipers. And I have seen no seed yet. Okay, it went up to like 7 to 8 feet, and recently I did come in and chopped it off because it doesn't need to be that tall, and it was setting flowers like nobody's business, and I don't need millions of baby fennel growing in next spring at all. Oh, I am. Is that a? Yeah. You guys see that? That right there is a. What is that? That's like a cocoon. Okay, it's a cocoon. Is it break yet? Is it a fresh cocoon? It's a fresh cocoon. Ooh, we have a cocoon. Okay. I mean, the butterfly has been laying the eggs and doing its thing. So this swallowtail butterfly, yeah, the swallowtail butterfly will lay the eggs on fennels. The monarch butterfly will lay the eggs on like milkweed and parsley and things like that. So I have no patience to be seed starting parsley every spring for them. So I'm like, hey, fennel perennials come back every year, do your thing, eat that, don't be picky, lift. What? Okay, scares me. My fig, I just know there's a little baby fig over there. Aww. This fig is from a gift from a friend who live in Chesapeake. It's a black turkey fig, I believe. Yeah, it's doing really well. Ooh, okay, almost trip and die. It's okay. All right. Here we are, back into another volunteer sunflower. Yes. Oh, volunteer celery. It's just everywhere. This is my herb bed, or try to be herb bed. All right. Why are you not? So this is my butterfly peas. Butterfly pea plant. Say that twice. And it was hard to germinate, hard to protect, hard to survive, but I think I got a couple plants making it now. She just needs to wrap up and grow up to the trellis. That's what she needs to do. Next, let's check out our propagation station. This is my baby station. Oh, I don't know if I can lift it up with one hand. Try my best. Open sesame. Come on, baby. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Open sesame. Okay, trying not to give you guys headaches. Connected to drip. Come on every day for 5 minutes. And they're growing. So I propagated this Akaste, pink rose Akaste, I believe. I bought one plant from a nursery. A gallon pot is $15. I was like, oh my gosh, just going to go ahead and buy one, okay? And I make cuttings, and I'm waiting to. It looks like they takes. Look like they're growing right. I'm looking for roots at the bottom. So when they root through the bottom, that's when I'm gonna put into the grounds. And this is two different. This is different variety, but these can be used to make tea. So I love to grow something that is beneficial too. Um, Soon I'm gonna do I guess a garden walk in the front garden, and you can see where my tea garden is out front with a flower bed. The shade cloth is just kind of protect them from harsh, because the sun sets in that direction. So intense afternoon sun will come this way. So I kind of put the shade cloth to protect them. This is our butterfly station. I did have one butterfly this season waiting for more eggs, but nothing yet. But anyway, that is our quick tour. Ooh, hold on. Let me check my garlic. Oh, it's drying well, I guess. I have all the basket up there for my garlics. It was planted in the front garden. Did well. did well. Anywho, that took 54 minutes. It's about an hour already. Anyway, thank you for coming with me. I hope you enjoyed this garden walk. Yes, it does take about an hour. Just kind of go through and say hi to everybody and make a little mental list of what I need to do today in the garden. But I hope this inspire you and bring you some joy and happiness looking at the beautiful flowers. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.